a YouTuber, the family, he actually watched the trial, right? He actually watched it through, I think it's a Zoom or something, but the trial was being filmed. And when he watched the trial, Tee Grizzley's other aunt, whose house he was at, she testified. And she actually testified that the story they told the police, well, Tee Grizzley told the police, he didn't see who did it, he didn't snitch, but he did say, listen, when the shots ran off, shocked, ran to the window to see what's going on. We ain't know what was going on. We were shocked. The aunt actually said, like, cut the malarkey. No, I didn't see Tee Grizzley run to no window appearing shocked.
Question was asked by the state. Does she remember the aunt mentioning that when Tee Grizzley heard the shots inside the home, he ran to the window to see what was going on? The aunt responded, no, she didn't say that.
So once we got outside, once we got in the front where they was at, my driver gone. There's no cars out here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wait, let me ask you. So, was you had to enter to the back door or something?
Yeah, I walked
side door. Okay, I get you. Okay.
But basically, I don't even...
That bitch trying my bed. I ain't trying to do that cause this bitch be whack. I just fucking out the Ukraine. Bitch come through, she gon' throw shit back. Let me talk about brother got the bag. When now he ain't even have bite. Niggas bouncing ain't killing on sight. Heard that brother ain't definitely bite.
Man, Tee Grizzley accused of getting his aunt pregnant and killing her, shorty. Tap in. You go see what this about.
The accusations that Tee Grizzley impregnated his own aunt and then ordered for her to be murdered is escalating quickly. It went from a mere conspiracy to now it's a theory that's being explored in court. This goes without saying, but I'm not accusing Tee Grizzley of doing anything. I'm simply laying out the facts and laying out why Tee Grizzley is currently trending and why people is accusing Tee Grizzley of impregnating and murdering his aunt. After you hear all the information, it's up to you guys to make up your mind. With that being said, let's get started. The murder of Tee Grizzley's aunt/manager, Jobina Brown, has always been sketchy, has always been suspicious, never made sense at all.
The search continues this morning for the gunman who shot and killed the manager and aunt of Detroit rapper Tee Grizzley. 41-year-old Jobina Brown was shot in the area of 3 Mile Drive and Mack Avenue on the city's east side Tuesday night. Now, this is an update to a story that we brought you Wednesday morning. TMZ is reporting that Brown was in the back seat of a car when the suspect approached and started shooting, and she was rushed to the hospital where she later died. It is not clear if Tee Grizzley was the intended target of the attack. The rapper and his driver were not injured.
So they saying somebody came up, Tee Grizzley was in the car and they came and killed their aunt. And Tee Grizzley is being accused of getting her pregnant and killing her. I feel like it was a backdoor situation too. You feel me? Because Tee Grizzley the type of nigga that can do that. He got the money. He could get this lady backdoor killed and act like it was supposed to be for him too. You feel me? But we're going to see how this turn out. So you better stay tuned or you will be missing out on a lot. So I'm trying to tell you. Where is that? Oh, shit.
This is a situation where hindsight is 50-50 and people is looking back like, that sounded sketchy, or I didn't spot these red flags before. No. Yeah. From day one, anyone who heard this story, even from the mouth of Tee Grizzley, who was present, they've always had more questions than answered. Because Tee Grizzley will be pretty candid about what took place that night. He wasn't shy. He told the full story to a lot of people and a lot of platforms, even made a song about it. Yeah. And every time Tee Grizzley told the story, people was like, that don't make sense. Especially people in the streets. Like us civilians, like we...
He said, we about to see what he talking about though. Cause
that...
I guess everybody in the streets, I want to really see what this is about. I guess everybody in the streets thinking he the back though. He got her killed because he the one that got her pregnant. I don't know where this accusation came from, but we about to find out.
Don't make sense. Especially people in the streets. Like us civilians, like we can have our opinions, but people in the streets, when they heard what happened, they're like, yeah, that's not how the streets go. Like that's like that don't make sense.
So the night everything happened, man. Can you kind of go over that night with us? I know y'all was at the studio. I seen you on your Instagram.
Yeah, so we was at the studio with Guapo and Jay Swan or whatever. And I'm going over my cousin's house, my older cousin. Mm-hmm. He was real close with my pops. It's like my pop's brother. Mm-hmm. And I always try to, you know what I'm saying, show him some love because that's another wound we really ain't healed from.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I went over there and I was telling her, like, come in the house. And she like, no, I don't want to go in. I'm begging her to come in the house. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain areas, you just can't, you got to move right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about where you at. I could go anywhere I want to.
Right.
But I got to move right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm moving right, can't nothing happen to me. So I'm telling her to come in the house. She like, no. Because JB was kind of like funny acting about dirty houses.
Okay.
And stuff like that. The house wasn't even dirty, but to her, she just a clean, real clean person. Okay. It's like, no, I don't want to go in them people's house. I don't want to sit on their furniture and all that stuff in there.
This one is not too much of a red flag for me, but a lot of people thought, come on.
How do you, like, what do you mean? It's a lot. You don't know nobody that don't want to go in nobody's crib and don't want to sit on their furniture. Don't want to go in nobody else's crib. Like, I'm the type of, I ain't trying to go in that nigga crib. I don't really know them, you know? I don't know. Like, I don't know, bro. And it's females, bro. They'd rather sit outside. You feel me? So, I don't know, bro. They got my man Tee Grizzley messed up.
About dirty houses. Okay. And stuff like that. The house wasn't even dirty, but to her, she just a clean, real clean person. Okay. It's like, no, I don't want to go in them people's house. I don't want to sit on their furniture and all that stuff in there.
This one is not too much of a red flag for me, but a lot of people thought, come on, bro. She chose to wait in the car at night in Detroit instead of going to the house. And, like, this is your family house, too? This don't really sound too...
Oh, now that do sound a little crazy. I ain't gonna bet. It's nighttime in Detroit. She talking about waiting in the car. Y'all at family crib? Oh yeah. I don't know what's. Yeah, that's kind of spooky. But no, I ain't the police. So I'm getting my ass on from this job.
Right. But yo, I never lived in Detroit. I never lived in Chicago. I never lived in places that could be the murder capital. Yeah. So I don't know. All right. Like, I don't know. Maybe it is a routine thing to wait in the car at night in those areas while people go to the car. Maybe not everybody is as scared or terrified as people like me.
I'm like, all right, I'll be right back. So I'm knocking on the door. My people's taking so long to come to the door. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they finally come to the door. As soon as I see her, as soon as I see my auntie, mm-hmm. She about to open the door. I hear a whole bunch of shots going off. You know what I'm saying? Behind me, I hear a whole bunch of shots going off. So I get down because I'm thinking they about to come to the side and start, you know what I'm saying, shooting at me, and I ain't got nothing on me at the time. Mm-hmm. My cousin ran out with a gun. I'm like, perfect. So we ran out on the street. When we ran out, my driver was gone with no cars out there. I'm like,
She was in the. So what was the vehicle? She was in the car. Like,
yeah, she was in the car. She was in the car. Okay. She was in the car on the street. So my.
Bro, that I ain't gonna lie. This story, it ain't like, you know. How can you feel? I don't know. I don't feel like that nigga lying, bro. The media be crazy sometimes, but. Y'all don't know. How y'all know what happened, nigga? Y'all wasn't there, nigga. How y'all gonna tell him his story? A lot of shit sound fake. You be telling a story, that shit sound fake, but it's really what happened, nigga. Like, you know, situations like that. But that's kind of crazy how they try to say it. I don't know, bro. We just go keep watching and find out.
My cousin ran out with the gun or whatever, and we ran out in the front to see what's going on and to... If somebody up on us, we gonna get them off us.
The court trial for his aunt murder actually started today, but we will get to who the defendant is, who's being charged with the murder, and how even that looks horrible for Tee Grizzley. Yeah. But at trial today, a YouTuber, The Family, he actually watched the trial, right? He actually watched it through, I think it's a Zoom or something, but the trial was being filmed. And when he watched the trial, Tee Grizzley's other aunt, whose house he was at, she testified. And she actually testified that the story they told the police, well, Tee Grizzley told the police he didn't see who did it, he didn't snitch, but he did say, listen, when the shots ran off, shocked, ran to the window to see what's going on. We ain't know what was going on. We were shocked. The aunt actually said, like, cut the malarkey. No, I didn't see Tee Grizzley run to no window appearing shot.
Question was asked by the state. Does she remember the aunt mentioning that when Tee Grizzley heard the shots inside the home, he ran to the window to see what was going on? The aunt responded, no, she didn't say that.
So once we got outside, once we got in the front where they was at, my driver gone. There's no cars out here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wait, let me ask you. So, was you had to enter through the back door or something?
Yeah, I walked
Side door. Okay, I get you. Okay.
But basically, I don't even know.
It's messed up because the aunt there to testify. So it might be over for Tee Grizzley. I ain't gonna fake it to you what that say. Damn, 10 minutes.
What's going on at this point?
Okay.
So we in the front, I look in the street. I don't see no glass in the street, so I'm like, oh, they straight. You know what I'm saying? That's probably some. I didn't even think this had nothing to do with us.
Okay.
You feel me?
Right.
But my cousin still came out there with the gun, though.
Mm-hmm.
So I was cool with going out there. I'm like, I ain't see no glass in the street. I'm thinking they heard some shots and pulled off.
Okay.
So now I'm mad now. Like, y'all heard them shots, why would y'all leave me over here?
Right.
You feel me? You could at least call me and told me, like, it's too much going on over here. Come on, we gone. You know what I'm saying? That my driver ended up calling me, like, and told me what happened. So basically what happened, they walked up to my door and opened my door. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas opened my door, trying to get at me.
Ooh.
Ended up hitting her up. But, like, niggas was coming for me because they opened my door and was shooting the car. They hit her 8 times, though.
Damn. And he was in Detroit. Bro, why do niggas be in Detroit, bro? Why do niggas be in Detroit, bro? But it's kind of crazy because, he got an old lady, the other aunt, she probably don't remember nothing. You know how people be forgetting? They be old as hell, be forgetting, bro. Bro, I'm bone. I'll be bone.
Walked up to my door and opened my door. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas opened my door.
I ain't know nobody's side, though. I ain't know nobody's side, bro.
Ended up hitting her up. But, like, niggas was coming for me because they opened my door and was shooting the car. They hit her 8 times, though.
Damn.
And you have no idea where this came from?
No, I ain't got no idea where it came from. But it ain't even matter where it came from. I felt like everybody was a suspect. I felt like everybody was a suspect. So even if
It's at this particular point the story breaks down for me and it stops making sense. So if they were trailing them close enough to where they were able to get to the crib or get to the vehicle while Tee Grizzley was still at the door, then wouldn't they just be able to see where Tee Grizzley went and follow him? But besides that, let's just...
Yeah, that is kind of crazy, bro. But, damn, y'all be doing with the police. My bad. Like, damn. Why y'all be trying to go? Y'all be making it worse, shorty.
or get to the vehicle while Tee Grizzley was still at the door, then wouldn't they just be able to see where Tee Grizzley went and follow him? But besides that, let's just say Tee Grizzley was at the door long enough to where, they were able to catch up to the vehicle.
Yeah.
Cool. They was obviously looking for someone. Tee Grizzley is saying they were looking for me. It wasn't a situation where they were going into this looking to kill everybody in the vehicle.
Wait. Fuck that. This nigga's a street nigga. You think y'all just go get what actually happened? I want to know that. Cause come on, bro. Y'all think y'all gonna know what actually happened? Oh shit. I was watching this. I was kind of confused. Well, I was going with what they was talking about. But now, like, nigga, what the hell? Nigga, what the hell? Come on, bro. My bad.
They was looking for someone. And that's why they went to the vehicle, opened up the vehicle, looked to see who's in the vehicle, and began shooting that person on that side. That's why the driver wasn't hit, and he was the only other person in the vehicle. But that's why he wasn't hit.
Oh.
All the bullets went to the person on the side of the vehicle they open up. But in that case, if they open up the car door, wouldn't they be able to see, it's not Tee Grizzley, and close it back up? Because they obviously wasn't.
Come on, bro. That's not how the streets work, bro. niggas is still what that joint up, bro. Some niggas really be stupid as hell, bro. Like, it's really niggas out here that's really stupid as hell, bro. Oh, keep freezing and shit, bro. But it's niggas really stupid as hell out here, bro. Some niggas will really do that. Don't let that go past your head, cause I don't know what you thinking. But man, niggas really do that type of business.
Wasn't concerned with killing just anybody because the driver was never hit and he was never killed and he was a witness, and they let the witness live.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, what did they just have? Like
that's kind of crazy. The way they be putting stuff together is kind of wild. Y'all don't know what actually happened. Don't try to put it like y'all. They trying to put it together off of what he said, knowing damn well he not gonna give you the actual details and the full story on what happened, nigga. Do your homework on that one. Then y'all acting like the police are trying to figure out. Wouldn't he look in and say, "Oh, that's not Tee Grizzley," and close it up, nigga? Why would he do that, nigga? Like, seriously, you think a nigga about to just, "Oh, that's not him," and going about his day, nigga? You just open. You been following him. You knew he was in that car. Crack whoever was in. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. But to find, we about to keep watching.
Lives. So if that's the case, what did they just have? Like just moved on, or just try to find Tee Grizzley and leave the auntie be? If the auntie wasn't a target, to me that shows the auntie was the target the whole time. If they opened up that car vehicle, seen her, and still shot and killed her, she was the target, and I don't think Tee Grizzley was the target. But who would want to kill the aunt or Tee Grizzley? The best guess.
Come on, bro. You don't know none of that, bro. He gonna say, who would want... Nigga, you don't know what goes on off these cameras, bro. Who would want to kill... Nigga, probably a lot of niggas, bro. A lot of niggas, bro. Niggas got homies. Niggas dead shit to people, all types of shit growing up, bro. The ops, like, niggas still old as, like, don't like them niggas. Still want them gone because they broke as hell. Like, come on, bro. Who would want to, like, bro, you tripping. I ain't go back to you.
Or Tee Grizzley. The best guess here is Tee Grizzley's ops. Tee Grizzley ops. People who hate Tee Grizzley. People who Tee Grizzley have been beefing with for a while now.
Hell yeah.
So that's why the next development in this story doesn't make sense and is awfully suspicious. Tee Grizzley is really close friends with Buka 600. Buka 600 is a Chicago drill rapper. They're so close that Buka was a groomsman in Tee Grizzley's wedding. And the wedding took place last year. The aunt's murder took place 5 years ago. Now, Buka 600 has an associate from Chicago called Wu Thing. Now, Wu Thing is from the same squad, the same clique as Buka 600. They're very close associates. Now, Wu Thing was ultimately arrested and charged with the murder of Tee Grizzley's aunt. Ooh. Even after he was arrested, the police made it perfectly clear they don't believe he was acting alone. They don't believe he committed this murder alone. They don't believe he's the only accomplice. And their actions after they arrested him made it perfectly clear. But how was he arrested? How was he caught? He was caught because, quite frankly, Wu Thing is the dumbest, stupidest criminal you will ever hear about. This man was still in the murder getaway vehicle that was stolen, by the way, and he still had the murder weapon on him.
Yeah. Bro, these niggas be dumb as hell, bro. Mind you, chat, stay out the streets and don't do what these niggas do, because these niggas stupid as hell, bro. Like, even if you is in the streets, bro, don't be stupid like these niggas, bro. Like, these niggas be stupid, bro. If you gonna be a street nigga, get some money too while you at it, nigga. Because a lot of niggas just be stupid, shorty.
Again, stupidity is an understatement here, people.
State and the feds. October 19, 2019, just 2 months after JB lost her life, Wu Thing was arrested in Chicago, Illinois. It was around 12:06 p.m. when officers from Chicago Police Department were on a routine patrol when they responded to another officer report of a male and one female sitting inside of a stolen vehicle parked in the alley behind 5920 South Calumet Avenue in Chicago, Illinois. The reporting officer had confirmed that the vehicle was stolen by checking the vehicle license plate in the law enforcement computer database. When responding to CPD, officers pulled into the alley. They observed a male subsequently identified as Wu-Tang, aka Jermaine Whedon, and a female standing near the stolen vehicle, a blue Nissan Versa with New York license plate. Now keep that vehicle in mind. As the responding officers exited the patrol car and approached...
Bro, you see this nigga, bro? You see this nigga, bro? He look like one of them dumb niggas. I know a couple niggas that look just like him. Look just like this nigga, bro. Dumb as hell. Kept going to jail. Dumb as hell, bro. For nothing. Dumb shit. Like, niggas be going to jail for dumb shit, bro. Come on, bro. Stuff you could have got away with.
Plate. Now keep that vehicle in mind. As the responding officers exited the patrol car and approached Wu-Tang, he fled from officers on foot. After a brief foot chase, the officers apprehended Wu-Tang and placed him in handcuffs. As Wu-Tang physically resisted the officers when placed against the police car, a Glock 23 40 cal semi-automatic handgun bearing serial number PAZ-363 fell out of Wu-Tang's left pants leg. The handgun was loaded with 12 rounds of ammunition with the head stamp marking SIG 40 S&W. During the subsequent search of the stolen blue Nissan, CPD officers recovered an extended magazine from the passenger side door. Now fam, would you believe this man had the same firearm and same stolen vehicle during the night that JB lost her life? Well, it's true.
These niggas be so dumb, bro. And he ain't get rid of that pipe because he know he just got a body. He think, like, it's that trophy, nigga. It's that, like, you know, I don't even know how to explain it, bro. Like, these niggas really be dumb, bro. Niggas love the pipe they catching their hats with. I don't know what's wrong with that nigga. But keeping the car though, bro? No, fuck the car. You keep the car, but nigga, the gun? You got caught with the murder weapon? Oh yeah, it's over for this nigga. We out this joint, chat. It's over for this nigga, bro.